You are in the Java ecosystem and you're tired of managing JDK versions manually on your machine. This includes tools such as Maven, Gradle, Groovy, Spring Boot CLI, and many more. Today, I'm going to show you how to use SDK Man to manage multiple versions of software development kits on your Unix-based system. So what is SDK Man? It's a CLI tool used to manage parallel versions of multiple SDKs on any Unix system. It's a convenient CLI for installing, switching, removing, and listing candidates. This means if you're on a Windows system, you will need tools like WSL or Cygwin. Let's see how it works. Head over to their homepage and you'll find their command to install SDK Man. Open your terminal, paste the command to install SDK Man. This will also bring in the SDK Man shell scripts that you can use. After installation, you'll need to follow the prompts on the screen. To set up SDK Man on your machine, you can locate your bash rc or zsh rc in your home directory. If you don't have the file, you can create it manually. You can then use any text editor to edit that file in order to set up SDK Man. I'm going to use Vim. So as you can see, there are also chances that SDK Man would have done this for you automatically. Close the file when you're done making changes, and you'll need to restart your terminal, or you can use the relevant command based on your system to reload your zshrc or bash rc file. I'm going to use the exec zsh command in order to reload my zshrc file. Now you can confirm if SDK Man has been installed successfully by using the SDK List command. This command will list all the supported candidates. You can use your arrows up and down to scroll and go through. And to get out of this view, you can press the Q button. So now you want to list something specific such as Java. You can use the list command again and specify Java. This will give you a list of all supported versions by various organizations. You can use the up and down arrow again to skim through. Notice a very important column, which is your identifier. Now let's say you want something specific like Java 22 by Amazon. So what you can do is copy the identifier. To install that specific Java 22 by Amazon, you can use SDK Install, and then you specify Java, and then now you can specify the identifier. This will install the specific JDK that you want. Now my Java has been installed. It's going to set it as the default. If you want, you can change this. You have two versions or two modes, or you can set Java temporarily in your terminal window or permanently on your machine. Let's see how to do that. So at the moment, I've got Java 22 only. What if now I want another version installed on my machine? So I can go ahead to get the list again. This will help me with copying the specific identifier that I want to install. As you can see, I've got Java 22 installed. And then what if now I want Java 8 installed as well? All you have to do is type SDK install Java, and then you specify the identifier again. You'll notice now I've installed Java 8. Since I've installed Java 22 earlier, and now I've installed Java 8, it's asking me if I want to use Java 8 as my default. You can choose yes or no. In this case, I'm going to choose no. Now you can go again and list all the installed JDKs, and SDK Man will show you both the installed versions on your machine. So as you can remember, I have Java 22 installed and set up on my machine as the default. We can confirm that by typing the Java version command. This tells us that we're using Java 22. So now you don't want to use Java 22 anymore and you want to use Java 8 for a specific project. What you can do is use the Java Default command. This will switch your default Java home to Java 8 globally on your machine. You can confirm that by typing the Java version command, and you'll see you switched now to Java 8. So now to go back to Java 22, you can use the same command with the 22 identifier. So far we have used the SDK Default command. So now you have switched back to Java 22, but you want to switch back to Java 8 temporarily only in this terminal session. For that, what you can do is you can use the SDK Use command. This will only change the Java version in the terminal temporarily. So now you can confirm the Java version in your terminal and you'll see it's 28. So now you'll notice you are back to Java 8, but this is temporary because you use the SDK Use, not the SDK Default. So to test this, you can type Java version, you are still there. If you want to test that it's temporary, you can close your terminal or you can reload your shell. Now if you type Java version again, you'll see that it switched back to the default Java home without you telling it to do so. So the last piece to show is that you can run SDK update to update all the SDK versions or candidates. At this moment, as you can see, there's no new version. So that's it for a quick tutorial on using SDK Man. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave any questions and comments below. Thanks for watching.